Hey guys, so this is something really serious that has gone on and is going on around the world, around the city, and all that, like every single day. But for my first video, I want to explain what I've been through and where I'm at and just everything. So about 2 years ago, something happened, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate, and a lot of people are gonna slide up and say that I shouldn't even be there, like I shouldn't have gone there. But I don't care about that. It happened and it happened. And I'm just trying to get my word out there. But so about 2 years ago, I went to this party. My friend texted me and he's like, "Hey, can you pick me up? Because I've been drinking and I don't want to drive." So I roll up with my friends and then they left me because I was like, I'm going to drive him home. I'm going to take his car and drive him home. So they ended up leaving. And when I got inside, I looked for him and he was actually in the bathroom. So I was like, okay, I'll just wait. And I went to go get a soda. They were all out in the upstairs fridge, and I asked the owner of the house, yeah, it was the owner of the house, if they had any more. And he's like, yeah, there's some in the garage, I'm not the bathroom, the fridge. So I went out to the garage, and not knowing what was going to happen, these two guys followed me. I thought they were following me to get a soda as well. They ended up cornering me and they tried pinning me down, and I was putting up a fight, and eventually they did pin me down. Then one of them forcibly took my pants off and I started getting raped. And I was putting up a fight. I tried my hardest to get away. And so after the first guy was done, then he pinned me down as well, and then the second guy started. And I was still trying to fight. I was not accepting the fact that I was getting taken advantage of. I just want you to know that these things happen every single day. And we need to take a stand. We need to fight and not allow these things to happen. We need to be aware of all these things. And that's why I don't like going to parties anymore, because of this reason. And it hurts to say that these things happen, because after it happened, I was destroyed. I literally felt so ashamed and so empty inside, and I just broke down. I was crying for weeks and weeks, and I was actually hurting because of my inside. Like, it just hurt. I couldn't even lay down, and I hope that people will see this and then they will be cautious and more aware of everything, because people need stories like this so they can be aware of it. Because I never thought it would happen. I was like, I'm a guy. I can fight my way, if anything. And everyone thinks, oh, it's not going to happen to me. Nothing will happen to me ever. But I thought the same thing. And it did happen to me. And there are always bad people out there. And it just hurts to even think about the bad people, because they shouldn't even be here. They should be locked up in jail and all that. But I want you guys to realize you should go to the cops immediately. You should tell someone immediately. You should never be scared, because I was scared. I was so ashamed where I kept it in for 2 years. And it's so hard now to tell people and like get those people locked up because I waited so long. If something does happen, tell right away, because there's a higher chance you can find these people than waiting. And I know that you will probably feel so ashamed and embarrassed and empty, but you still need to do it. And it was so hard for me to tell someone, but I thought I was fine. I was skateboarding every day and biking every day, which helps me like with all my problems. And then I went to McDonald's last Thursday and I saw those people who took advantage of me, and they came up to me and said some rude stuff to me, and it literally broke me. I was in tears and like I was just crying at McDonald's, and then I ended up crying in my car because I just couldn't handle it, and people were looking at me at McDonald's, so I was just so ashamed of myself. And so I ended up posting this video on Snapchat saying goodbye to everyone, and I tried killing myself. And I don't want it to come down to that for all you guys, because it shouldn't come down to that. And it was so hard. I thought that was the only option, but it really isn't. There's so much more to life than all that. And there's been a lot of people here in Utah that have been committing suicide, and it breaks my heart because I know what that feels like, and it's terrible because I know how empty those people feel, and it's the worst feeling I've ever experienced. And I'm so grateful for you guys to care so much about me. So many people came up to me, and so many people were looking for me when I posted that video. And I just want to say thank you for everyone who did that, because if no one looked for me, I wouldn't be here today. My good friend Jackson and Cole, they actually went to my mom, and my mom called my grandpa, and my grandpa called the cops, and then the cops went up to the canyon and they found me, and I was actually putting something around my neck, and then they found me, and it just like I said, guys, it just helps me so much knowing how much you guys care. And I just want to get it through people's heads, that is everyone, like just everyone who's watching this. I want to make it clear that don't be ashamed of anything, because honestly, it's not your fault. It's not your fault at all. It's theirs. They are the wrong people, and they should be locked up. They should be facing their crimes. And honestly, in my personal opinion, they should go to hell. Like, honestly, they don't deserve to be here. That's in my opinion. But they are here. They are going to still act that way, and we need to take a stand and put them away, because they're not going to stop if they have already done that once and got away with it, because no one learns if they get away with it. And I don't know why people do that. I don't know why someone would hurt someone like that, because it's the worst feeling someone could ever do. And it just takes everything away from the person And I'm sorry to get deep for my first vlog, but I just want you guys to know that it's wrong for people to do that. And thank you for watching.